Hi, coaches. RB here, Sunday afternoon. Today we're going to have a screencast, and in this screencast, I'm going to take you through from beginning to end how to get into your XPS analyzer, cut clips. First of all, load games into the document files. Go to the game, cut the clips, and how to cut the clips, and a few pointers there, and then how to merge those clips into a file, which we're going to use later when we build the scouting report. I think you'll find this a pretty straightforward approach. Like anything, you probably have to practice it a little bit, but I know this tutorial will help because you can watch it a couple times. You can fast forward the screencast, rewind, that type of thing in case you missed something. So I'm going to start from the very beginning here, guys, just like you guys will. I'm going to go to XPS, and I'm going to open my XPS program, which you all have. I'm going to log in. Now, on your left side, under collections over here, guys, now keep in mind, okay, this entire software resource is yours. There's so much more you can do than what we're doing. We're just using the analyzer. It's all we're doing. But as you can see along the left-hand side here, there is a ton of stuff you can use personally and for your coaching organization, and you can use it with your team too. So just so you know that. But for the FIBA project, okay, and this is just for you, the team leaders, you three guys. But under collections over in documents here, okay, I'm going to open up the document collection here, and the only thing you need to be concerned with is FIBA 2014. I'm going to click on that, and as you can see, U17 men and women, the women and the men all have a folder with the teams that we're going to create scouting reports for. Okay, those are already loaded in there for you. All right, so I'm jumping ahead a second, but when you guys complete your scouting report, this is where they'll be stored. And the way this works is, on the other end, my guys in Iceland, August and Brynjar, and those guys, they just open their trainer and they go to my account. So to access all of these files like I'm showing you, when you open your trainer, make sure you select account and select my name. And then you'll basically have access to my trainer. Okay, so let's say men 17. We've already loaded the template in here for you guys. Team characteristics, offensive tendencies, transition, set plays. And we'll go through how to write the scouting reports in a few days. The biggest thing now is we really start cutting tape and doing it the right way. Guys, if you have questions before you turn your team guys loose on this, make sure you get them answered, because the last thing we want to do is have someone spend 4 hours cutting tape and then realize that they're not starting the possession early enough, or they're letting 10 seconds go after the basket is scored, because then we're going to have to go through and redo everything. So I really want to make sure that we do this right from the beginning. All right, so that's where all the eventual finished scouting report folders are going to be. Okay, over there in documents, right there under 2014. But today, let's go to the analyzer. And we're going to open up the analyzer, and I'm going to show you how to load a game. Go to this icon right here on the left side, go down to 2014, and again, you're going to see 17 men and women. You're going to see the Women's Championship and the Men's World Cup. So for the sake of example, what I've already done is I've taken this game and loaded it in here, and I'll tell you how I did that, and I'll show you here. So you're going to click on men, so you're working on men 17. you have to load all your games in. You've already downloaded them from the server, but now you got to load them into your. You have to load them into your analyzer. All right. So I highlighted that folder. I'm going to say New Game, and it's going to come up right here. So for the example, we're going to say Team 1 versus Team 2. You can pick any date. It doesn't matter, but you have to pick a date before they let you continue. Now, Team 1, you know, in this example, it may be the Czech Republic versus Canada, if you have that game. All right, and again, for the sake of example, now you've got to go find, I don't know where you guys have those. If you have them on your desktop, that's pretty handy. Okay, my video location. So now you have to go find that game, Czech and Canada. All right. Now I didn't download Czech versus Canada, but I did download this game right here, U17, U.S. and Puerto Rico. So you just highlight it and click it. It's going to add it there. You save changes, you close, and you notice now. Okay, this is going to say Team 1 versus Team 2. So I would load all your games in just like I have. So if you have 8 men's games, all of the games are going to be listed here, okay, with this little videotape icon. All right, now to go watch this game, you're going to highlight it and go to View. And when you do that, okay, it's going to come up here. These will be your clips on the left side, right? These, this is the game right here. Okay. Now down here on the controls, guys, and I just started the clip. Down here, you're going to play, then you're going to pause and play. Okay. Now you'll get used to this, guys. This is really handy. This will take you ahead. If you click that once, it'll take you ahead about 3 seconds, I think. Okay, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. So when I need to run ahead, okay, I just either click here by 3-second intervals, or I just touch the circle there and drag it. So let's say there's a timeout. I'm going to go through the timeout, let it go, and then I'll continue to watch my game. Okay, these arrows right here are for slow motion and fast forward. You see what happened, I barely touched that thing, and I don't use those at all. Okay, so I would forget about this, and I would forget about this. Okay? So now you're ready to go. And I'll give you a couple examples here on how this works. Let's go back to I'm going to go back to timeout. All right, we're going to come out of the timeout here. When you cut your clips, guys, don't begin the clip on the inbounds pass. We're going to use a side out as an example. When you see the ref put up his hand, that's usually a pretty good time to start it. So you don't want 8 seconds before it's thrown in, but you don't want the clip to start when he throws it in. Okay? So what I'm going to do here, and here's what you do. To start a clip, you press you click left. So I'm on a Mac here. So I'm going to click on the left side. See that recording starts at 25:30. 34, 35. So that was about 5 seconds before. So that's not bad. I started at 30 and they threw it in at 34. Okay, now we're going to say that this is a play we're going to use. Okay, so on ball screen, you're going to right click to stop the play. I might have gone a little bit further, but that wasn't bad. Okay, so then this box is going to come up because they're going to ask you what play that was. So you pick between Czech and Canada here, whichever team it was. Make sure you check that first. you're going to see the video went from 2550 to 25. That's not right, is it? Okay, let's do that again. We're going to do that over. Not sure what I did there. Let's get this clip. Okay, ball's thrown in, bounce, bounce, and I started it. Started it at 2550. Shot, missed it, rebound, stop. Alright, so I started at 2550 and I ended the clip at 2603, so that's a 13-second clip. You notice I didn't stop it on the rebound. I let him rebound it, bounce it a couple times, or outlet it. You just want a little coming in and a little ending the possession. So over here on offense, was it transition? Was it a tendency? By tendency, I mean, is it representative of the way they play in the half court offensively? Was it a set play? Was it an out-of-bounds play? Or was it zone offense? All right? In this particular example, I'm going to click tendencies because it was a half-court possession. Was it defense tendencies, a representation of how they play half-court or full-court defense? Or was it zone D? No. It was an offensive clip. You simply come over here to save and save it, and you'll notice it pops up over here on the left side. This is your clip right here. Now the game continues. Let's go back in the back court like right here. We'll start it there. They get it across half court. Okay, over the top cut, back screen, reverse from the top, shuffle cut, single double down, and a shot. So that was a set play. Okay, possession ends. That's the end of that possession. Okay, so that was a set play by the Czech team. Went from 26:05 to 26:27. Says 22-second clip. And we're going to save it, and the game will continue. So I'm going to pause the game here. If you ever want to go back and see what your clip looks like, guys, go up here. Remember the first one, the tendencies that we cut? Just go ahead and go up there and double-click it, and it'll show you your clip. It'll show you how you led into the clip, and it'll show you the play, and it'll show you the outro, too. Okay? So that's our first clip. All right. Let's get our other team involved. Let's get Australia involved here. Okay, so I'm going to run it forward 3 or so seconds until Australia gets the ball. So we're going to use this one right here. Start it. Ball just crossed half court. Sometimes you can't see exactly where the ball is. Turn down the on-ball screen. Reverse, reverse, shot. Okay, air ball, doesn't matter. We're going to use it. Boom. Okay, so the ball was rebounded, bounced once, and outletted, and we'll stop it there. So this is this was the other team. So we'll call it Team Canada. And those were offensive tendencies by that team. And we're going to go ahead and save that. Now, up here on your clip list, you have 2 Czech clips and 1 Canadian clip. All right? You're going to go through, and your coaches are going to go through these games, guys, and you've got to determine if there's only one game for a particular team. In other words, if you're going to base a scouting report off one game, you're going to want to be really thorough about getting quite a few clips in all different areas. Now, if there's no zone offense or defense, you can't do anything about it, and we're actually going to take it off the scouting report. There's no need for it to be on there if we can't show it. Now, let's say there's 2 or 3 games by Canada. Well, you can be more selective in each game and figure out, you can figure out which games, which clips out of which games are most representative. So you've got 3 games to get your sets of clips versus just 1 game. Okay, and it may vary. Okay, so you're going to go through the whole game like this. Now, I've already done this up here, Australia and Puerto Rico. I've already done this, so I'm going to show you what it looks like. I spent, I don't know how many clips I got, 15 or or so. So let's go ahead and view it. My clips will be on the left. In fact, I've got 40 clips. Okay? So I watched the game. I've got my 40 clips. As you can see, Puerto Rico, Australia, Australia, Puerto Rico. They're all mixed up. Okay? These are the tendencies. These are the OBs. These are the transitions on offense and the plays on defense. Okay? So I've already done this. It's already been clipped. And let's say that I want to now consolidate my clips in each of those areas. Okay? Game done. You got all the clips. So I'm going to get out of this. And I'm going to go up to this thunderbolt here with the two blue cans. Okay? It's a query. So you're going to click that. And we're going to do a query for all the clips for a particular team. Okay, leave that at new query. That doesn't matter. Go here, select FIBA, press the plus sign. Okay, and actually all the folders are going to come up. FIBA 2014. We're going to select right there, and we're going to hit OK. Okay. All I have are these two games. Okay, so I'm going to select that game, go next, and let's say that I want all the clips. I'm working on consolidating the clips from Puerto Rico. I highlight Puerto Rico, execute query. Okay, see that? Now that's brought me all the Puerto Rican clips together in one event set, and now it's easy. Now I cut my clips. So go up to offense, and when you click offense, it's going to put them into categories. All right? So in order, OB. I got 4 OBs. All right? And those are going to be highlighted, all 4 of them. Now you're going to merge, because there's 4 of them. You're going to merge those clips. So come down to Merge Clips, click it, and it's going to say, what do you want to save that as? Now on your desktop, you'll already have a Puerto Rico folder, right? Okay, so you're going to save as in that Puerto Rican folder. These are OB. So just simply OB. Desktop. FIBA, let's say. And you've got a folder in here called Puerto Rico. So you want the OB clips merged together to go into, I'm putting them into FIBA, but to go into your Puerto Rican folder. Okay, done. All right, I'm going to show you. I'll show you when we get out of this. Okay, so that's set. Now, same for tendencies. You got 2 of them. Merge clips. TEND. Okay, you're going to select your Puerto Rican folder here. Save it. Transition. Merge clips. There's just one. TRANS. Zone O, there's 3 of them. We're going to combine them. Merge clips. Zone O. And when you get to set plays, guys, here's how we're going to do it. We're going to divide them up because we're doing diagrams and animation for each set play. So you just click the first set play, and we're going to call that set 1. Save it. Set 2. Save it. Set 3. We're going to save it. And set 4. All right, all the offense All offensive clips have been taken care of. Click defense, and it's going to put them into categories. Tendencies. Okay, now we have offensive and defensive tendencies, guys, so I usually do this. If it's defense, I just go tend D, so I know that those are defensive tendencies. Let's clip those and keep them, and then zone defense, zone D, and save. You have now saved all the clips from Puerto Rico. And if there's just one Puerto Rico game, that's it. Those are all your clips, for example, that you're gonna have for Puerto Rico. Okay, if you're going to do the checks, let's go back. Let's go back here. Let's execute a query. What do we select here? FIBA plus. Which folder are those coming from? They're coming from this one right here. Okay. Didn't come up. Let's check that again. Oh, there we go. Men. Click OK. Okay. It's being a little testy here. I think before we just clicked the men. Maybe we'll click the game. I don't remember doing that the first time, but let's try again. FIBA plus U17 men. And for some reason we're not getting anything, guys. Okay. Well, all right. I don't think that'll be a problem. I'm going to look into it, though. All right, so let's do this. Let's minimize that, and minimize that. Okay, and here are all of my files on Puerto Rico. Right there. I didn't have the folder set up like you guys will, but okay, they're all in there. So this is a huge step, guys. If we can get to this point, it's going to be awesome. All right, let's see what set 1 looks like, because you can just click and watch just from your desktop. There we go. Find your arrow here. It's a little choppy, but it's there. Okay. I know I've given you a lot of stuff. You know, this is one of those, the more you do something, the better off you'll be. So I think it'd be really important for you guys to do it yourself from beginning to end. Do a game. Okay, so cover 2 teams and clip a game, merge the clips into a folder, and and then figure out how you want to assign the rest of those games to the guys on your team. And that'll be up to you guys. Okay, I want to do as much quality control as I can. There's a way for me to contact you and do a screen share so that I can actually pull up your clips and look at them, because this is a really important project, guys. FIBA is the World Federation of Basketball, and I want to make sure that we've got an A+ project going to them. So I'm going to make sure that I take a look at everything that's done, and I know you guys are have that same commitment too. So with that, I think that's about 25 minutes. I think I'll leave it at that. Send this off to you guys and have you look at it. Ask any questions that you have, and we'll go from there, okay? I hope this will help a lot. So we'll wrap it up, and I'll get this to you. Thanks, guys.